Hi crafty friends, Melissa Minor here for Shimmerz Paints. Thanks so much for joining me on YouTube. Today I'm creating a layout using the brand new Shimmerz Paints May Color Kitz, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started on today's layout. I wanted to use this goose paper, and you can see here I've pulled some embellishments out and I have in my little stack and sort tray. And these are the photos that I want to scrapbook. And this is my boyfriend Dale's mom and dad. And this is the first photo I've ever scrapbooked of them because his mom never wants me to take her photo. And on Mother's Day, I begged and begged, can I please take your photo? And she finally said yes. So I am scrapbooking this photo today. And I was showing you, I did go ahead and do a little bit of painting off camera. I used the olive branch Spritz and the Arti-Choked Vibez. And I sprayed it on some mixed media white cardstock and then let that dry, and that's what I matted my photos with. Okay, so now I'm bringing in one of these tear rulers. I don't usually use this, but I wanted to have like a pretty straight cut here, and I decided to make a little tear, and then I want to go along the bottom and make another tear. Now, I am going to tell you that this was a complete fail, and so, but I make several different errors in this video, kept them all in here, just so you know, you just go with the flow, right? So, my plan was here is that I was going to tear off this piece here, and then I wanted to just glue this together on a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. And I've got some leftover of the green where I matted the photo right here. And so my idea is that I would set this piece in between here, and then, you know, that would be my layout. Well, and I wanted to rough up the edges. I've got a little piece here where I ripped it a little bit more than I wanted. So I am going to grab a little Scotch tape and fix that. Now this piece, at first I start to glue it on the bottom, not realizing how much I need in between. So that doesn't work. But before I glue it down, I am going to bring in some Distress Oxide in this beautiful yellow. And this color, let me see what color this is. This is, I believe it's Fossilized Amber. So I thought that what I would do is put a little Fossilized Amber down. And then I want to bring in that beautiful Butter Believe It Shimmerz. Now, the Butter Believe It Shimmerz is a brand new color, and so I want to use it on this layout, but I didn't want the whole portion here shimmery. I just wanted little bits and pieces of it, like around the edges. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of gluing off camera. Like I said, I struggle with this because it looks big enough right here, but I glue the white piece down all the way to the bottom, and that's what makes it too small. So I am going to go ahead and fix it, but I'll get this glued down off camera, and I will be right back to do some painting. I've got a little bit more I wanted to touch up here with the yellow so that we can have a nice yellow here. All right, so let's go ahead and I did the gluing, and it looks kind of like a hot mess, but I will fix that in just a little while. First, let's go ahead and add some paint. So this is the Butter Believe It Shimmerz, and I want to add it here along the top and the bottom, just the edge where it meets the paper. Now, while I'm painting, I do want to mention that I am on the Shimmerz Paints design team. And when you add my name, Melissa Minor, to the comments section of your order, Shimmerz will send you a free paint. And you can add my name to every order you place, and each time they'll send you another free paint. So you can either, you know, whatever you order, you can get the color kits, you can just order this Butter Believe It Shimmerz. You can get the bonus bundle. I'll show you that in just a little while. But whatever you order, if you add my name, it's right before you check out in that comments section, then you'll get that free paint. So thank you to all of those that add my name to your orders. I really appreciate it. All right, so now I'm adding some splatters, and they're kind of faint here, but I'll set this aside to dry, and I'll actually bring in my heat tool as well. So let me go ahead and add my photo up here. I'm going to add some liquid glue. I've got some tacky glue I'm using. And we'll get the photo stuck down because I know I want it at the top. Aren't his mom and dad so cute? They're holding hands, and this was so fun. So the whole reason that I chose this paper for their photo is because of this goose, or these geese. She used to have a craft store, and she had made these paper mache. She has a paper mache goose that she shows me when I go to their house, and then I think they had like a pet goose before, maybe. So anyway, the goose paper just goes along perfect for her photo, and I loved these little pieces of ephemera that were in the kit as well. So I'm gonna build up some embellishments. I liked this little postage stamp here with the flower. I thought that'd be a good landing spot to put the goose. I added some craft foam to the back, and I'm using my tacky glue. And this goose is looking, I want them to, both of the geese to look in towards the photo. So you can see here, I'm placing one on one side and one on the other because that's the direction that they're looking. So I've got those down on the layout. Then I thought this little flower might look nice, so let's just go for it. We'll add some glue here, and that just kind of beefs up this cluster over here on the left side. And then there's a little flower and some leaves. Now I did cut these leaves. I'm looking for the flower, and I see it now as I'm doing my voiceover, but at the time I went through this whole tray looking for it. Oh, there it is. I thought I might use this flower somewhere on the layout, so I'm going to pull it out. And there's a few leaves here that I did cut with a leaf die from my stash, from some of that extra paper that I painted using those colors, the olive branch Spritz and the Arti-Choked Vibez. I just mixed them together. So I'm not sure yet where I want to place this little flower. I auditioned it in several places, and I'm not happy with any of the places that I put it, but it will find a resting place. So I tried it a few more places off camera, and I decided that I do want it down here on the bottom, and that's going to be my third embellishment cluster. So when I'm scrapbooking, I like to have 3 areas of interest around the page, just to draw your eye around the page, and they usually go in a triangle. So I've got one on the left, one on the right, and then this one down here in the bottom left. And I like this. And I did take my fingernail and just kind of rough up the edges of those leaves, and I think that looks cute. Now I do want to leave a space here in the middle where I have my mixed media, and that's where my title is going to go. So I'm going to look here through the embellishments. I love the Shimmerz Paints. They come with epoxy flare buttons. And so there's 2 in here, there's 3. I've already used one on another layout, but I think this blue button is going to look super cute. You know, it reminds me of Crafty. It's got the blue, like that ticket over there. And so I'm going to take a little bit of some sewing thread and just make a little nest, a tangled nest, messy nest of thread. And I'm going to stick that behind the epoxy flare dot. And doesn't that look cute? I love that. And that brings the blue over to the right hand side of the page as well. So I really like that. Okay, so here's the die that I used to cut my title, and I just used some blue cardstock. This was a die from scrapbook.com, and it just says Mother's Day. I think it says Happy Mother's Day, and there's different layering pieces that you can use, but I just wanted the word Mother's Day. And then again, I cut this out in just some scrap blue cardstock because I thought that the blue would, you know, I've got the blue in the left cluster, blue in the right cluster, and then I thought this would tie that blue all together with this title. Isn't that super cute? All right, I also have the top, the apostrophe that goes there on Mother's Day. It's over here on the side, so I will be sure to add that. So I got that glued down off camera. And I was looking at the layout and I thought, I really want to add some more blue. So this is the reverse side of the goose paper that I tore. And I want to tear a little strip here and maybe try to place it. Let me rough up the edges first with my edge distressing tool. And I want to kind of place it, I was thinking above the photo. And so let me see if I can get this pulled up. So this is where I tell you I made several mistakes. I don't know if they're mistakes, but I glued this down already and now I got to try to pull it up so that I can try this blue. And it wasn't coming up, so I just decided to cut the blue paper. And I'm using a little Cricut spatula here to try to lift it up more. And let me cut it just a little bit more so that it'll fit in there. And I don't like it. I thought I was gonna love it. And since that blue paper has like a design on it, I just don't think it looks right. So I'm cutting another piece off to see if I can make it look right, because I really want that touch of blue. And this is the paper in the kit. And I just thought it'd be so cute, but no, I don't like it. So I'm tapping my finger here. I'm really thinking. And so now I'm gonna try the blue. I'm gonna try tearing the blue. So a little bit off camera, and so I'm going to tear it, and then I'm going to see if I can make it look better. Now it looks better there, but I still don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to try cutting it once again, and I'm going to try layering it here under this green strip, and we'll see if this fits. And so let me push this under here. Let me get the spatula out again. Now I've torn up the top, now I got to tear up the bottom. And we'll see if we can get this blue strip in here. And let's see. I'll fuss with this a little bit more off camera. But yeah, I think I like that. Let me trim it just a little bit underneath the feet because I don't want that showing. And then I'll get that glued in place. But doesn't that look nice? I love it. Okay, now I was telling you I had another little mishap and you might not have been able to tell, but my goose paper, for whatever reason, wasn't 12 by 12. And so I ended up cutting it to 11 by 11 to make up for that error. So I need to mat it on some white cardstock so that I have a full 12 by 12 page. So since I'm gluing this down and it's a little bit warped from my multiple layers and lifting things up, so I'm going to use some double-sided tape, and I feel like when you use the double-sided tape, it really holds down well. I added some liquid glue as well. So there we go. I've got that in place. And now these are the absolutely beautiful sequins that are in the bonus bundle this month. Now the bonus bundle is an add-on, so you can get the full pack of sequins and you can get a paint. And this is available on the website. And let me see what color of paint comes in the bonus bundle this month. Now they do sell out pretty quick, so you want to make sure that you check the website right at the first of the month. There are still some left of this one, and there's Frosty Buns-Inklingz. So you also receive a paint, and they're only like $5.99. So it's a good way if you've never tried Shimmerz Paints. You can get some sequins, try out a paint, add my name to your order, and then you can get a free paint too, all for like $6 plus tax and shipping. So super great way to try out Shimmerz Paints, and I highly encourage you to do so because it's amazing. It's so fun. Whenever I'm like stuck in a creative rut, I just start painting, and it's so fun. All right, so here you can see that I've picked out some of the blue sequins. I plan to make a shaker card with the rest of them that I have left, but I've pulled out all the blue sequins here and placing them in clusters of 3 to my 3 clusters on the layout, and I think that looks really pretty. I'm using some Nuvo Deluxe glue to glue those down. So I pulled out the sticker sheet, and I want to add a few more items to the page to just really tie it all together. So I found this sticker that says, "I love you so much." So I like that. I'm going to put this sticker down here, "Happy Day," but I don't know that it's going to stay there. I think I got it a little crooked. I'm trying out this flower in several places. I want to use more of the stickers because this month we received a whole 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So I'm trying a few things. I found some bumblebee stickers. So I thought it'd be cute to put a bumblebee in each of my clusters. So I'm going to do that. I don't really like the flower up there, so I'm going to remove it. It's stuck down. I'm using my scissors to lift that up. I told you I put stuff down and have to take it up. So I've done that several times on this layout. So as I'm looking here through the stickers, I found this word that says happy. And it says so now my title says Happy Mother's Day, and I like that. I removed the Happy Day sticker because I didn't want it to say Happy Day and then Happy Mother's Day. That doesn't really make sense. So I feel like I have the happy maybe a little crooked, but this one is down. It's not coming up. I'm pulling at it with tweezers. Instead of ripping my page at this point, I better just leave it down. All right, and then I found this sticker that says Favorite Memory, and I love that. And this was a fun memory, so I'm going to go ahead and place this sticker. And it also has blue. I like that. So I'm trying to get more blue onto my page. So favorite memory and Happy Mother's Day. I thought it was perfect. There's some really good stickers on the sticker sheet this month. And then I found this little sticker with a yellow butterfly, and I think that really finishes off my page nicely. I added a little foam tape to the back of that. So that's going to wrap up today's layout. If you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. And I will leave a link to the Shimmerz Paints Colors kits down below in the description box, where you can click on it to take you right to the Shimmerz Paints website. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. I'm finishing off this layout by just adding a couple little doodle lines with a journaling pen here, and that's going to wrap it up. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!